Okay guys, so today I'm going to be teaching you 3 super awesome color changes. Now what a color change is when you basically take a card and you visually change it into either the spectator's card or just any other random card. So in this video today we have a beginner, intermediate, and an advanced color change, just as usual. So we're going to get right into the performance for the beginner color change. So here we go. Alright guys, so here's the performance for the beginner color change. So let's just say the spectator is going to select any card. Let's say it's the 6 of clubs in this case. So we're going to go ahead, take the 6 of clubs and lose it somewhere in the center of the pack, just like this. So you guys can see it's not on the top and it's also not on the bottom. But if we take this top card here, it's the 4 of clubs. If you look really closely, if I just back up here, if I give it a little shake, you guys should see that it actually will change into your selection, the 6 of clubs, just like this. So that is the color change, and now for the tutorial. Alright guys, so here's the tutorial for the beginner color change. This color change is actually called the shake change. It was definitely one of the first color changes that I ever learned. So basically, it looks like you're taking a card here, just giving it a shake, and it will magically change into another card. So this is going to be my in-depth tutorial on the shake change, because I don't think I've ever done one before. So here we go. So basically you can have the spectator select any card. Let's say it is the 8 of hearts, and you basically want to get this card controlled second from the top. So the other day I did a tutorial on the Marlowe tilt, so basically you guys can learn how to do this, where you pretend to put the card in the center of the pack, just like this, but it's actually second from the top. So that's exactly what you want to have right there. And basically what's going to happen here is you're going to take the top card, flip it over and say, so your card's not on the top, right? But eventually you're going to want to get a break underneath this top card here. So what I do is I push the card off with my thumb, and I use my fingers here to lift up, and I kind of just catch a pinky break just like this. Then I take my face-up card here, the Jack of Spades in this case, and I place it on top of the pinky break just really quickly. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up the 2 cards here. I'm going to pick up both of these cards on the lower right corner and the upper left corner with my thumb here and my middle finger up here, just like this. And I'm going to hold these corners just like this with my fingers. And what's going to happen here is my index finger is going to contact the long edge of the 2 cards just like this on the long edge here. I'm going to shake my hand and I'm going to take my index finger. I'm going to pull the 2 cards towards me. I'm just going to pull the 2 cards towards me, and they're going to rotate on these pivot points on my fingers. So they're going to rotate here. I'm going to pull my index finger in, and then when it's fully in, I'm going to push it back out. So it does a 180 spin, just like that. So you're going to pull in and then push out just like that. And you have to do that in one very quick motion as you shake your hand. So you go like this, and you spin the card around. So pretty much what's happening here is you're just taking the card and spinning it around as you shake your hand back and forth. But my little tip on the shake change is you don't want to just spin the card like this really slowly as you shake your hand. You want to completely just do a 180 spin in like one shake. I like to do it on the accent when I'm moving my hand forward like this. So what I do is I move my hand forward on the accent like this, and I go 1, 2, 3, and I just kind of like turn the card really fast as I do it. But if I just keep shaking my hand, you won't really be able to see that, and it just kind of looks like the card just transforms into the spectator selection. And then there's the spectator selection, and then basically what you do is you take both the cards, set them on top of the deck, and now you can have them examine the card, and then you can just cut the deck to lose that card in the middle of the deck. So there's the tutorial for the first color change, and now for the intermediate color change. Okay guys, so here's the performance for the intermediate color change now. So basically, let's say the spectator is going to pick any card. Let's say the top card here, the King of Hearts. So we're going to go ahead and take the King of Hearts, lose that card in the center of the pack just like this. So I'm going to see if I can take your card and make it levitate out of the deck. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3. Is that your card? The 3 of Hearts? No? Oh. Well, maybe if I just cover it up like this, maybe you'll watch it change into your card, the King of Hearts. And you can go ahead and examine that card. That is the intermediate color change, and now for the tutorial. Alright, so once again for this color change, you actually want to get the spectator selection second from the top once again, so you can do another Marlowe tilt thing that I taught the other day, so go ahead and check out that video if you haven't already. Basically, it looks like you're taking the card, putting it in the middle, just like this, but it's actually here, second from the top. Now this is going to be the color change right here. So you're going to hold the deck just like this with your thumb here on the long edge, and then your 3 fingers here, middle ring pinky finger on the other long edge. The thumb and the fingers here are actually going to squeeze the deck just like this, and you'll notice if you squeeze the deck in like these, the lower knuckles over here, you'll notice that the top few cards will start to kind of bend and arc. And your index finger is going to play the most important role in this color change. When you squeeze the deck, you're going to get a grip on that very first card. So just kind of feel for one card. And then when you get a feel for one card, turn your entire hand over so that your index finger is facing the ground. And now you're going to facing the spectator's eyes. But basically what's going to happen here is you're going to take your index finger and push the top card up just like this. You're just going to push the top card up, just one single card, push it up, and you're going to do this motion at the same time. So it kind of looks like you're making a card levitate out of the deck, and it looks really, really visual for the spectator, but basically you're going to act like this is their card, and they're going to say, no, that's not my card, and you're going to be like, oh, really? And now you're just going to squeeze the deck again, get another grip on the now top card, which is actually the second card. This is their selection over here, but now you take your hand just like this, and you're going to cover your hand over the selection just for a second or two. And as you cover it over, you're going to push once more the card so that it is square with the card that you already pushed out, just like this. So you're going to cover your hand over and then push the card up, and then you can remove it and show that the card has changed. Now, a cool cleanup that I came up with for this is basically you have to hold your hand on the two cards here, because this is a double here. But what you can do to clean up and show this to be examinable in the end is you do this. So you take your hand here, and you're actually going to use your thumb here on the back, and you're going to kind of push the two cards down so that they're square up with the deck, but not fully, just so that until your fingers here hit the top of the deck here. So you're just going to kind of go down, and once your fingers hit the top of the deck here, your thumb here is going to push that top card just all the way back, and you're just going to push it so that it's flush with the deck, and then you can come out with just the single card, and now you can show this card to be completely examinable just like this. So that's the tutorial for the intermediate color change, and now for the advanced color change. Alright guys, so here's the performance for the advanced color change. So basically I could have a spectator select any card. It doesn't really matter what the card is, but we're going to go ahead and take a look at it. We got the 4 of clubs just like this. I'm going to go ahead and lose the 4 of clubs in the center of the pack just like this, so you can see it is not on the top of the deck, also not on the bottom of the deck. Not the 6 of diamonds, was it? No, it wasn't the 6 of diamonds? Okay. It was the 4 of clubs, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. 4 of clubs, just like this. So that's the advanced color change, and now for the tutorial. Alright guys, so here's the tutorial for the advanced color change. So this color change is actually kind of cool. I sort of came up with it myself, but I'm pretty sure I didn't, so I'm not really going to claim originality on it. But basically what's happening here is you take the selection, the 6 of hearts in this case, you're going to pretend to put it in the middle, but in reality you're just going to keep it on top of the deck. So just do whatever top control that you want to do. So just make sure that card ends up on top. So you can do a double lift at this point, showing that the card is not on top, and then you're going to flip the deck all the way over, showing that the card is not on the bottom. Now you're going to turn your body completely to the left, just like this. Now what's going to happen here is this. You're going to get a little pinky break right above that selection, aka the bottom card, just like this. And you're going to hold the cards so that the faces of the cards are completely eye level to the spectator, and your hand is going to come over and cover the lower edge of the deck, just like this. Now your index finger is going to curl under, and if you guys know what a Herman pass is, this is basically what a Herman pass is. You are using your index finger here to curl and move the bottom half to the top, just like this. Now you're going to be doing a Herman pass, but you're going to be doing it with one single card, and it's going to be the spectator selection. So you're going to hold the card sideways, and you're going to use your index finger here to maneuver the card so that you can rotate it out, just like this. And what's going to happen is you're going to bring it underneath the deck, and you're going to clip it with your pinky and ring finger, just like this. You're going to put it right there, clip it, just like that. Now the card is in a perfectly comfortable position. You can even move your hand around just like this. The only problem is it's just a little bit angle sensitive. You just have to keep your hand so that the cards are eye level to the spectator. Now they will not notice this card being clipped at all, trust me. Now once the card is clipped, you can easily grab the deck in your left hand in mechanics grip. Now what's going to happen here is you're going to use your hand here to kind of point to the deck. Now keep this hand also eye level. Just practice this move in a mirror so you can get the angles right, but you're going to use this finger to point to the deck. Now you're going to take your hand here, and you're just going to put the card on your fingers here and make sure that it lines up with the deck. So you can even look down at the deck at this point. Just make sure that it's lined up perfectly, just like this. And now your fingers here are actually holding the card so that it's not going to fall off. And basically what I do really quickly is I just kind of hold my hand here, and I wave my hand up just like this. And when I wave my hand up, I'm actually going to bring my hand down really quickly, and I'm going to take my fingers here and just clamp them down on the deck, and that will force the card to close on the deck just like this, like a book. So I'm taking the card here just like this, and I'm moving my hand up and the deck down, and I'm going to clamp my fingers down, and just really super clean color change, just like this. And then to clean up, you can peel off the card. Just do it when your hand is wrist down so that you don't expose the card that was there before. So you can just go like that, and now they can examine the card, and then you can cut the deck to just lose that card in the deck. But there is all 3 color changes. I really hope you guys like this video, and see you guys for my next one. Bye.